How's it going, everybody? My name is Chisoku Love. Welcome to the den. As you can see, I'm poodling. That's what this is called when you aren't wearing your sleeves, but you got your hands in your head. That is poodling. I'm doing so because I have several videos to do today. Mostly because of my work schedule. Essentially, I work 11 days out of town, staying in a motel room. Then I come home for 3. And so I'm here. That's when I get to record. Now, I should have been able to do more videos this weekend over the 3 days, but the people downstairs have been so loud that all I can pick up is them. Totally thought they just started up again, but it was a vehicle driving by. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really, right now? So I'm here to talk to you about, I'm gonna tell you a story. It's not a quick story, I'm gonna try and make it a quick story. So on Friday, for Fursuit Friday, in my original music, I did a song that I do for the SCA, the Society of Creative Anachronism. And this story is an SCA story. So I was at my friend's house one time, they were sitting there, and he gets a message from this guy. My friend had just been made a knight in this medieval society, and it was pretty cool. So he had been getting messages from kind of random people. This guy messages my friend, hey man, and my friend's like, oh hey, trying to figure out why this guy's messaging him. And he's kind of like, oh, how's it going? And Carl goes, oh, good. Doing pretty good. You got a lot of people messaging me now that I've become a knight. He goes, oh, you made a knight. Congratulations. And he's like, oh, that's not what it was for. So we sit there trying to figure out what he wants. My buddy's ignoring me, and I'm getting super annoyed at this. He ends up turning to me, and he goes, I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you. You have to see this conversation. At which point I go over and look. And I see all of that, and he goes, oh, I'm looking for a bard. You know one? And he goes, yes, I do. I got one sitting right here with me, actually. What do you need? And the guy goes, oh shit, be right back. Coyotes. And he's gone for like an hour. We're both sitting there like, what the hell is going on? What's going on with the coyotes? Why does this guy need a bard? What the heck? So he comes back, and so anyway, how are you guys doing? And we're just like, well, what the hell happened with the coyotes? And the coyotes chasing his dogs, so he chased them away, got rid of them. Good for him. But anyway, he was looking to hire a bard because there's this giant event called Pennsic. You get tens of thousands of people a year, except for this year, because of COVID. They gather in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. It's a 2-week-long event. It's the biggest event that our society throws. And he was supposed to be able to go. He is from Minnesota. His lady lived in Pennsylvania. And so he was going to go there and whatever, but he wasn't able to go. So he wanted to surprise her by sending her a gift and having somebody sing her a song that he had wrote. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm totally down for that. Like, I want to do that. So I agreed to do this song. He wrote the song. Literally, I think I got it like the day before I left, which I had to make some quick edits to it and whatever. As I was hounding him, like, I need the song. I can't learn the song in one day. Like, what are you doing? So I get the song, print it off, take it down. We go to one day there, I think the Tuesday, he's like, oh, the gift should be there. We're like, okay. Had our payment, because of course you don't do a quest for free. So we get my payment. We walk down to the shipping area, packaging, whatever. Ooh, yeah. And of course they're like, we go down, it's like, oh, hi, I'm looking for a package. Should be addressed to me, insert name here. I'm like, oh, well, no, we don't have anything for that name. I was like, oh, maybe use my SCA name. It might be under Andre Kugelbrecht. Take a look at that. Like, no, it's not under that either. So I'm like, well, what time do your orders come in? He's like, oh, in a couple hours it'll be here. I was like, okay, well, I'll come back. And I message Jobert, the guy. I'm like, hey, Jobert, it hasn't shown up. The payment's not here in the gift. And he's freaking out. He goes to track it. We go, eat lunch, whatever, come back. And I go back, and I'm like, okay, has a package shown up for Andre Kugelbrecht? And he's like, no, it hasn't. I was like, And I message him again. I'm like, hey, man, it's still not here. I don't know what to do. Me and my buddies were plotting about changing the song because we didn't get paid, so, just being evil, but whatever. And making stuff up. But then it's like, so he's freaking out, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? Actually, my friend who is a knight had been very adamant about this guy using titles. So I was like, oh, God. Okay. I walk back over, and one more shot. He's like, okay. I was like, first name, Lord. Last name, Andre Kugelbrecht. The last video I did, I wore this band. This is my lordship. It means I'm allowed to wear this. One of the awards up on my wall. This is really hard to put on. One of the awards up behind me over here is my AOA. I believe it's the wolf. Yeah, there we go. This one. Right there. That's my AOA. My word of arms, which makes me a lord. Moving on, so we get the gift. The next day, we're like, okay, we'll go do it today. So we go to look for this girl who none of us have ever met, and I've only seen a picture of her once. And I know her name, and I kind of know what she looks like. And I know where she's from. So we go off looking for Ethelmark, which is Pennsylvania. That's their kingdom. So we go looking for Ethelmark in their camp. And every kingdom holds court. When they're doing court, they tend to do different things. What Ethelmark does is when somebody gets an award, they go, vivat, 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 always 3 times. We do it once, most places do, but they do it 3 times. And so we're walking past this big court, and you could hear it, vivat, vivat, vivat. And we're like, oh, that's Ethelmark Court. How convenient, we're in the right spot. So we go buzzing around like bees, trying to find her, or someone who knows her. And we're talking to everyone at the back, because that's where all the pointy hats sit. All the guys and girls with awards, they're really high level up in the game, whatever. And so we're talking to them because my friend had just become a knight. So we used his belt to help us out. Otherwise, none of them would have talked to us. And we ended up finding this duchess. And she was super, super excited about this. So she does all she can to kind of help us out. She can't find anything. So we're like, okay, thank you for helping. We'll go find camp in the 3 Moons. Or we'll try. So we go to Ethelmark's camp area. We ended up asking, we got really lucky actually. We asked one camp, hey, do you guys know where Camp of 3 Moons is? They're like, nope. We ask a second camp, hey, do you know where 3 Moons is? They're like, nope. And then this guy comes, you looking for Camp of the 3 Moons? We're like, yes. They're like, we're right over here. They were next door. They were the 3rd camp in. 3rd. We got really lucky. So we go in, we go to the 3 Moons. We're like, okay, we're looking for Lady Aurelie because we have this, we're on this quest and we need to present her with this gift and I need to sing her this song. And they're like, oh my god, we're NPCs in your side quests. They got pictures with us. They were all excited. And of course, Aurelie wasn't there because she was at court, because of course she was. But yeah, we get all these pictures and whatever. We swap phone numbers. They're like, well, we can text you when she gets back. And I was like, yeah, that would work. So we go back and we're like, oh, before we leave, is there anybody who could help us out? Anyone who would know who she is? And they go, yes. Seek out Master Ambrosius of the Scarlet Guard. And I was like, that is the most NPC name I have ever heard. That is awesome. I'm coming in about 10 minutes. So I'm going through this very fast. This story takes me a half hour to tell usually. We're like 20 minutes to half hour. I want to keep it under 15. And realistically 10 was ideal, but that's okay. So we go back to the camp, and the Duchess finds us at court. She goes, "Oh, did you find her?" We're like, "No, but we found the name of someone who might know her. Do you know a Master Ambrosius of the Scarlet Guard?" And she goes, "Why, yes, he's right behind us. I will go get him." And we're like, "Oh, some luck, finally." So we're sitting there, we're getting ready. And Master Ambrosius approaches. And he goes, "I am Master Ambrosius of the Scarlet Guard. How can I help you?" And we're like, yes, you've been sent to find Lady Aurelie. We've been told that you would know who she is and where to find her. We have a gift for her, and we have to sing her a song from her love. At which point, Master Ambrosius goes, more suitors. And we're like, no. Uh-oh, is this guy like a weird stalker or something? This could be bad. And we're like, yeah, more suitors. So can you get her for us? And he goes, well, that's going to be kind of difficult because she's retaining for the king and queen. If you know what the SCA is, you know what that means. If you don't, she's up at the front helping out the king and queen. So while court's going on, she's standing behind them, she's getting them water or whatever. That's the kind of stuff she's doing. I'm just gonna take a... fix my microphone break. I hope I fixed it. Otherwise the sound quality is gonna get a lot worse. But anyway. So we're like, crap. Well, I guess that's it. And the Duchess goes, no, it's not. I'll go get her. I'll be right back. Meet me here on the side. And we're just like, oh my god. We're gonna cause an inter-kingdom issue now. This Duchess storms right through court to go get Lady Aurelie. We go to the side. We tell our friends, guys, just gotta tell you right now, apparently there's more suitors. So this could go badly. Be prepared to run. But she shows up. She looks terrified. There are 5 of us. 5 people she's never met. Dragged out of court by this Duchess. This poor girl. And yeah. I walk up to her and I say, "Milady, my name is Lord Andre Kugelbrecht. I'm a bard from Northshield, and I have been hired by a man named Jabert." At which point she does this. And drops to her knees. And I was like, yes, that's the reaction I wanted. And so I sing her the song. And as I'm singing the song, I'm holding the sheet of paper over my eyes. Like this, over my face, which is something you don't do when you're performing. But she was crying. And if I had to see her crying, I probably would have cried too. So I covered my face. And we finished singing the song. And I present her with the gift. She comes and hugs us all. She tackles the Duchess. So that was an amazing moment. Then the Duchess came up to me after, and the coolest part to me, this whole story, she goes, there are very few... I've been in the SCA for 20 years. There are very few moments that I can say are truly magical. Thank you for making me part of one of them. I got chills right now just thinking about that moment. This story won me an award. It's that one right there. It's just an amazing story, and I couldn't think of anything else I wanted to share with you guys more, so I figured I'd tell you that. So this has been Chisoku's vlog. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. My name is Chisoku Love, and I will see you next time in the den. Ooh-ah!